Let me stop my screen share and get to my presentation here. Give me one good old second. Okay, there we go. And let me share my screen once again. All right, here we go. And ladies and gentlemen, as we like to say, we are off. Let me break that. Boom. So folks, we are building a global cooperative bank that escalates ongoing residual cash flow. And we're doing so, folks, by leveraging artificial intelligence and financial technology. And our solution is very simple, okay? It's a reliable and sustainable ongoing residual cash flow. Understand, reliable and sustainable. We're not an operation that's going to be here today and gone tomorrow, okay? This operation is going to stabilize and bring everyone, 100% of all participants, a reliable and sustainable ongoing residual cash flow. Now, folks, we're not just talking about making money, because making money is not our problem in this earth, okay? We all have the ability to make money. But what's been very elusive for about 98% of people is where their money is making money for them, okay, at scale, where it's exceeding their annual monthly bills and expenses and overhead, okay, that we have. Reason why that's so important, because our bills, they're like subscriptions. We don't look at them that way, but every 30 days, like clockwork or however often they're set up, they're coming in, okay? The issue and the challenge is we're trading time for money, okay, to cover residual bills. And that's why for many people, they end up having more month at the end of the month than money. But Robert Kiyosaki, he wrote the book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And if you saw that 4-quadrant, he was the one that's been talking about the 4 quadrants. And this is what he said in that book. He said, the true definition of freedom and wealth, ladies and gentlemen, is when your ongoing residual cash flow, that's money coming in and out of your life, independent of your involvement, that money is exceeding your monthly annual bills and expenses, okay? And so the way that works is where you get income coming in off subscriptions, okay? Now, there is a catch to our operation. Now, I know you guys are saying, see, I know there's always a catch. Douglas, I'm just glad you're getting to it in the beginning and not waiting until the end. This is the catch with our operation, folks. It's 3 of them, actually. There's going to be no gambling of your money. There's going to be no delayed gratification that anybody ever has to wait on. We're not one of those operations where you have to wait on a certain number of accounts to open before money comes to you. No. There's going to be no weekly or monthly tasks or quotas that's going to be encompassing a person to have to do and meet every month or every week in order to continue to receive income here. Folks, we have a plan of action in place with the artificial intelligence that's built in, on top of a Morbius loop that's built in as well, to where anytime, every time accounts open after you, you are receiving from all accounts in your success line that is opening up after you. When it's 1 account, you receive 2 accounts, 3 accounts, you're receiving 50 accounts, 100 accounts, 1,000 accounts, 10,000 accounts. I've been involved with this operation, folks, going on 17 months. As I said, my organization is already scaled into 5 to 6 continents and already 11 to 12 countries. And I've only invited 12 people to get involved with this, okay? Now, the requirement here is only having 3 get in line after you, okay? And we're gonna show you a plan of action that is supported with mathematical certainty, folks, exact science that's irrefutable, and that's why we're only looking for strategic partners, okay? So down here at the bottom, it says we are not an investment platform, so there is absolutely zero gambling of your money. We are a bank, not a biz op, nor an investing or trading platform. Our cooperative wallet, that's our digital asset, it employs artificial intelligence, the promise of blockchain, and cooperative funding to create a private member-owned global bank. Members can withdraw their deposits on a daily basis if they so choose. Understand, ladies and gentlemen, it is your bank and it's your money. As money is coming to you, it is yours. It is not ever being traded. It is not having any bot connected to it, leveraging and trading your money, okay? It is not fluctuating because we're not no crypto investing platform. No, your money is in stable currency, dollar for dollar, and you are able to withdraw your money 7 days a week. Please hear me clearly. Like that was one of the major check boxes for me before I brought my allegiance to this company, okay? Let's move forward. Disclaimer, the information shared in this presentation is not to be considered as financial advice. It is for educational purposes. And as members, we are not financial advisors, and we're just merely sharing our experience with this incredible project, okay? Folks, right here, this is all the work that's involved with our bank. So guests, hear me. You can do what you're about to hear right here, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna do pretty well with our process here, okay? So I like to state, we're not the MLM jungle, okay? We're not that operation, folks, whereas individuals, we have to continuously do something over and over and over and over and over and over. We have a one-time execution that everyone's just replicating one time. So to the person that invited you, this is why they invited you. Because everyone's gonna have one time, have 3 get in line after them that willingly do the same one time, okay? Guess I need that one time to hit you in the middle of your forehead like a ton of bricks. Because we're not talking about you doing it 3 times, 5 times, 11 times. No, one time. So right here in this screen over here to the left, this is all the work that's involved, okay? So if you and 3 others get in line after you that willingly do the same, each of them have 3 get in line after them. If all of these people can just remember how to spell their name, put in their email address and phone number, and everybody doing a one-time out of pocket of just $45 one time, okay? Now we also have a pay it forward model, okay, that a lot of people are utilizing, okay? That's gonna be $125 one time out of pocket, and they're paying it forward, eliminating any guesswork or maybes in this taking place for them, okay? Immediately, everyone in line prior receives instant residual deposits that come immediately to their bank. But it was independent of their involvement. Why? Because they didn't invite you. Your inviter invited you, okay? This cooperative bank is set up for everyone. Did it just say those at the top? No. This cooperative bank is set up for everyone. Did it say just the guru? No. This cooperative bank is set up for everyone to immediately and increasingly receive residual deposits continuously, independent of our involvement. Everyone just cooperatively doing 2 steps one time. And so everyone, 2 steps one time, everyone receives all the time. Our system uses exact science, folks, and there's no skill set required, okay? So I like to say when there is no skill set required, it's simply this: there is no resistance to the result. Imagine how well would the San Francisco 49ers would have done if there was no team they were playing against, no adversary, no resistance that prohibit them from scoring. You'd think they would have won the Super Bowl, right? Absolutely. But unfortunately, they had to play against the Kansas City Chiefs. And so when there's resistance, right, then that's when skill set is needed. That's why many people, when they get involved in other sectors, you know, I'm not bringing any industry down. The numbers is what's tell the truth. MLM, for example, and anything associated, like direct sales, high ticket, affiliate marketing. They're all in the same bubble. They have a 0.4% success rate. You want to know why that is? Because it's always going to be incumbent upon people getting hype, getting the hoopla, always having to build a sales force, having to sell. If you have to learn how to sell, you have to learn how to close, and you have to recruit. Because see, recruiting is only involved when it requires skill set to do what is said to do in order to have success. Folks, we're just get in line specialists. See, we learned that in the first grade. When the teacher said, class, y'all get in line, let's go to lunch. Or class, y'all get in line, let's go to recess. That's all we're doing here, ladies and gentlemen. You put in your first name, last name, email address, have 3 friends do the exact same. That will also have 3 friends do the exact same. And through that automation that everyone only does once, folks, it secures from this day forward, everyone is scaling in their residual cash flow independent of their involvement because everybody's just doing it once, okay? So let's talk about the money here, okay? Now remember, read this line at the top. Everyone doing the same one time. Nothing else is required. We all scale simultaneously. There is no delayed gratification. All digital assets after you, cash flows to you. ... Yes, all. Not some, not when a certain number of accounts open. Every account that opens up after you, guess, you're going to receive a micro payment that's engineered to come residually. Douglas, how is it coming residual? Ladies and gentlemen, everyone is doing a $28 subscription every 28 days. But folks, you're also receiving from everyone's subscription that has an account open after yours. So every dollar that you're about to see coming to you and every dollar that you're going to see coming to everybody else, it is coming not just one time. Can I say that again? It is not just coming one time. It is residual. So even as your bank is scaling with deposits coming to you instantly, that money is coming to you residually, okay? So as it says here, everyone a one-time out-of-pocket 45. Everyone one time have 3 do the same, who also have 3 do the same after each of them. No one is required to do any more work. No one is required to involve any more people. Everyone receives instantly and residually from all digital assets after them. Now, folks, we have a plan of action that, let's say to a mathematical certainty, everyone's just doing their one-time execution and taking a week to do it. Now, I'm going to go to the back office and you're going to see I'm not going to be back there a week, but we're going to map this out with everybody taking a week. I want you to see, respectively, we have a plan of action that everyone respectively to $13,423 residually in 8 weeks or less to a mathematical certainty. Because all we're going to share is just everyone having 3 get in line after them. But trust me, we have people that are coming in here being like gangbusters. They're not just involving 3. So there is other income on the table, things like bonuses, things like spillover. We don't promote all of that. We just want you to see the rock bottom residuals, okay? So what's going to happen? Everyone doing the same one time. So see, your inviter is active, okay? So they invited you. What are you going to do? You're going to have 3 get in line after you. Immediately as those 3 are getting in line after you and they activate their account, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to bring your money to $35. Please understand, that is real money. That is not points. That is not volume. That is not credits. That's real money, just like in your wallet or in your purse. Okay? Now, watch this. Let me go to the back office here. Okay? Minimize this here. Okay. And I'm going to log into this account. Now, this is a demo account, but folks, it functions and performs just like a live account is. It's actually a live account that's just not active. But what we have the ability is to do a transparent demonstration, okay, with this, what we call the 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗶 dashboard. Now you see it says your bank. So all guests, you are your bank in this example, okay? So you see you have zeros all across the board, right? So I'm gonna jump down here and I'm gonna add one account, which is gonna say SP1, okay? Which just stands for strategic partner, okay? I'm using random information for demonstration purposes. Okay, just put some information in here at coopcf.com. Okay, so 053. All right, folks, so did that take a week for strategic partner to do that? Okay, no, it literally happened within seconds, right? So watch this. So let's say this happened within an hour, okay? When that account activates, you see how you're at zeros? Okay, folks, within a 1.5 seconds of that account going active, did money get into your account? Yes or yes? Absolutely, folks. See, money is instant here, ladies and gentlemen. But understand, your bank was not the only one that received from your strategic partner activating that account. Everybody else that was in line prior. So this would be your inviter, their inviter, their inviter, whoever invited them, whoever invited them, and whoever invited them, folks, all just received deposits, but it was independent of their involvement. See, this was you inviting your strategic partner, okay? Now, remember, everyone's having 3 get in line after them, right? So watch this. So we're gonna add 2 more. So let's do strategic partner, 2, SP2. Now, even though I'm using strategic partner, okay, all guests, just envision me using your name, right? And let's do strategic partner 3, SP3, okay? Again, I'm just adding random information just for demonstration purposes. Come down here, put this code in that I'm not a robot, 54170, bada boom, bada bing, okay? I'm gonna hit invite. Within 1.5 seconds, folks, of those accounts going active, ladies and gentlemen, remember that 35 you saw? Do y'all see the amount that's right there in your bank? Again, that is real money. That's coming residually. Now, who else received money as your bank was receiving money? Your inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, folks. See, this is a 3x10 forced infrastructure. So as one is receiving money, folks, 10 are making money. So see, money just not only came to your bank, but it also went to 9 other people in the infrastructure that were in line prior. Do you see why everybody's only having to do this one time as we replicate it forward? Because just like your inviter, when they invited you, okay, you activated your account, money went to them. You're gonna turn around and do the exact same thing, have 3 get in line after you. When they activate their account, money's not only coming to you, money's coming to your inviter, their inviter, etc. When your friends do the exact same thing that they're only doing one time, they're gonna have 3 get in line after them. They're gonna receive. Your friends are gonna receive. You are gonna receive. Your inviter is gonna receive. Their inviter, their inviter, and their inviter, folks, independent of our involvement. Now listen, let's go back here to the money again. So you guys just saw 3 came in line after you, 35, right? Now, your strategic partners are doing the same thing. How many times are they doing the one-time execution? I gave you the hint. It's like when somebody pulls up in the drive-thru and they said, excuse me, how much are those 99-cent hamburgers? They're 99 cents. One time. So they get in line, they do the same thing, folks. They receive 35. But look what happened as they received 35 instantly and simultaneously. You guessed, your money scaled from 35 to 47. That was independent of your involvement. So let's go back to the back office again, shall we? Okay, I'm going to go here to the global team. I'm going to grab, okay, strategic partner 1. Okay, all right, and we're going to go back here, and I'm going to keep it on the money of your bank, okay, because I want you guys to see it all scale simultaneously. So let's go to another window, and now I'm going to log in as that strategic partner 1. Now, when I log into strategic partner 1, they're going to be at what? All zeros, right? Absolutely, because their account's brand new, just started. Right. So hit that save password there. All right. Still got people coming on here. Come on in. We love it. This thing is blowing up like gangbusters, okay? Love it. All right. All right, just waiting for all this to clear out my way because I know it's all coming up. All right, boom. So you see it says strategic partner 1. And we have your bank guest in the background, okay? Now let me grab some individuals here, okay? Let me grab some individuals here. So let's say strategic partner, they're going to invite Stephen. That's Stephen Hearing. All right, so we're going to get Stephen here. Hearing. So this is Stephen Hearing doing a one-time out of pocket that they're going to do the same, have 3 get in line after them, okay? So we're going to get Stephen. Now, guys, do you remember when I put in that one account after your bank? Do y'all remember what that amount was? It was $11.75, because remember, everything is to a mathematical certainty, right? So I'm just going to add this one account so you guys can see everyone receives from every account. There is no waiting. There is no cycling. The reason why that dynamic is so crucial, folks, because this is a reliable, scalable income. Because see, if we were not all scaling simultaneously, that means people can be left out. So watch, as Stephen activates his account, watch what happens to strategic partner 1's money. Folks, is it $11.75? Yes. Is that mathematical certainty? Because when your bank opened up one account, it was $11.75, okay? But it's opened up 3, so that's why it's 35. But check it out. So as Stephen activated his account, not only did strategic partner who invited him in this example receive, but guess what else happened? Let's go to your bank. Let's hit refresh. Did your money increase? Folks, every time accounts open from this day forward, our strategic plan of action is 3 getting in line, they do the same. The fact that they do the same will continuously scale this bank from this day forward. What is happening to everybody's income as this continues to scale forward? Well, just in case you missed it, let's do it again. So we're going to come down here. We're going to add 2 more accounts in here because remember, everyone's having 3 get in line. So let me do, I saw a Roberts Fitzgerald. I believe I saw a name. There you go, Robert. Let's do Mr. Robert, okay? And that's Fitzgerald. Okay, Robert Fitz. So whoever invited Robert Fitzgerald, Robert's just going to send them his information, just like I'm doing right here. Of course, I'm just using random information. And watch this. Let me add 1 more person here. Let's do, okay, that person's here. Let's do a Claire, okay? Let's do Claire. All right, Claire. R-E-B-E-D-N-A-L, okay. Claire B. Bank. E-N-D-N-A-L-L. okay, at coopcf.com. Now, this is now strategic partner one adding their second and third person to get in line after them in this example, okay? They're each only doing a one-time out of pocket of approximately $45, or if they're doing the pay it forward, $125, okay, either one. Now, when I add these accounts, what is going to be the amount of money that strategic partner one bank scales to? Well, when your bank had 3 get in line, it was 35 and 25 cents. Well, if it's with mathematical certainty, when I put in these 2 accounts, added to the 1 account that already opened, it should be what, ladies and gentlemen? 35.25. Folks, it's with mathematical certainty every time. Come over to your bank, okay? Did your bank receive more money? Let's refresh. Let's look at your bank. More money comes to you, but not only to you, but to your inviter, their inviter, and their inviter, and their inviter. Do y'all see why we call it the income escalator? Everyone scales, folks, as this strategic plan of action replicates forward, okay? So we like to show the demonstration because, folks, we be honest. We know it looks too good to be true, okay? But that's why we take you to the back office. So we want you to see the transparency, because please hear me, and I mean this in the most sincere way I can put it. If it were not taking place as you are seeing it, trust me, you would have not been invited, if that makes sense, okay? So let's get back to the presentation. Show you how all this money unfolds. Now remember, everybody write that number down, 13,423, okay? Because watch, you about to see what happens in 8 weeks with everybody taking a week. Okay? With what I just showed you, we can really get done in an hour or less, okay? So you, how many times, guess, are you doing the one-time execution, having 3 get in line after you? 1 time. Boom. Raise your money to 35. Everybody else in line just scaled as well, okay? Your strategic partners, they're having, each of them have 3 get in line after each of them, okay? They received 35, okay? Just like you saw when I was in strategic partners 1 account. But not only did money come to these people, more money came to you and everybody else in line prior. Then your strategic partners, they're doing what? Everyone doing the same one time out of pocket, $45. Everyone having 3 get in line, come after them, that also doing the same. $35 come to you from your 3, from each of these guys 3, okay? But not only did money come to them, simultaneously, more money came to your strategic partners and to you. Scales your money to $96. Now with this, everyone taking a week to do their one-time execution, 3 weeks in, you're at $96 residually. Please tell me how many times that I come back to you, or that I come back to those that you're going to invite, and come back to those that they are going to invite to do any more work or to involve any more people, okay? Please pay attention to that. Now, what's everybody's subscription? $28. See, your first 3 getting in line, did it cover your subscription? Yes. When their 3 got in line after them, did it cover their subscription? Yes. When their 3 got in line after them, did it cover their subscription? Yes. So see, nobody's having to come out of any more money out of pocket. But as this is replicating along, folks, everybody's having their subscription covered, but it's also scaling everybody's ongoing residual cash flow at the same time. So these guys here, they're doing the same one time, right? They receive 35, scales everybody's bank. These guys here do the same one time. They receive 35. It's scaling everybody's bank. Did I say you had to bring in 4 people, 8 people, or 10 people? No, you only had 3 get in line after you. These people here, your friends, they only did it one time. Each of them had just 3 get in line after them. These guys here invited their friends. They just did it one time. They had 3 get in line after them. They just had 3 get in line after them. These guys just had 3 get in line after them. These guys do the same. Activate an account, have 3 get in line after them. They receive 35, just like everybody else did. Cover their subscription instantly and simultaneously, independent of everybody else's involvement. Everybody money scale. You're at 6 weeks in. Guest, have you done anything since your first week or first hour or first day? We dictate however fast this moves. The artificial intelligence doesn't care. Okay? So 3 plus 3, folks, is going to be 6. Whether you take a week to figure that out or take a day to figure that out, it's still going to be the same mathematical certainty. Folks, this never gets old of me explaining it. I promise it don't. These guys do the same one time. They receive 35. Scales everybody's money. Look at your friends that you invited. Have they done anything since their first week? No. Has their income been scaling as this been replicating forward? Yes. Their friends have scaled. Now they're in their 5th week. They're at $987 residually. Have your friends' friends done anything, any more work, involved any more people, came out of any more money out of pocket since their first week? No, no, no. These guys do the same one time, folks. 35 to them. Scales your money 8 weeks in now. You're at $13,423 in residual cash flow. You haven't done anything since your first week. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you're excited, though. Your friends have been scaling right along. They're at 5,242. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Please tell me, without anybody needing any skill set, without anybody needing to sell a lotion, a potion, or a juice, we're just scaling this global bank that's set up to have us to receive, okay, from the royalties that come from the bank, to where we're all scaling. You're not just seeing the people at the top only make money. These guys do the same one time, ladies and gentlemen. 35 to them, scales everybody's bank. Now look, your friends, they're at 13,423 in residual cash flow. Ladies and gentlemen, has anybody had to bring in 12 people or 15 people or anything like that? No. Has anybody done the one-time execution 5 times or 6 times or 10 times? Has anybody done any more work or had to involve any more people? No. Is everyone receiving instantly and residually from all digital assets after them? Absolutely yes. That's how the artificial intelligence works it, folks. You see, I love this because now finally we have an operation where, as we just cooperatively come together, folks, is scaling everybody's residual cash flow. There is no delayed gratification. There is no waiting on a certain number of accounts before you receive. You, your friends, and everybody else receives from all digital assets in the success line after them. These guys do the same one time, scales everybody's money. Now look, your friends' friends in their respective 8 weeks to a mathematical certainty of everybody taking a week and only involving 3 to get in line after them. Your friend's residual cash flow is at $13,423. Their friends are at $5,242. Their friends are at $2,360. Their friends are at $987. Their friends are at $258. Now, please, just indulge me here. This is 8 weeks. Do we feel that another 8 weeks is going to go by in this world? Absolutely. So to a mathematical certainty, these guys here started just like you, started just like your friends, started just like them, okay? And so when another 8 weeks go by, it's going to scale everybody's money. They're going to be at 13,423 to a mathematical certainty, everybody taking a week to do a one-time execution that they literally can do in minutes. Trust me, we have people that are not waiting a week, folks. So you're literally going to be receiving deposits like all through the day because, we got, leaders that are coming over here now. I've been saying it for the last, few months here prior. When leaders find out about this, because now you have that operation to where your team, them winning is on choice now. It's not on, do you know how to sell my cookie dough or mascara product? Or, do you know how to articulate the presentation well? Are you able to learn all the dynamics of this, financial services situation? Folks, just like PayPal grew strategically, we're growing strategically too. We right now just have right at about around 200,000 accounts globally. Do you know PayPal has over 430 million? Okay. So folks, listen, we're not a saturated entity, just so you know. Here's why. Because we are a decentralized environment, folks. We're not the traditional pyramid here. See, this here, it's subject to saturation and it's centralized control. There's middlemen, there's intermediaries. And so in these models, it's a top-down model, right? Where it's limited space. That's why it's only those at the top that are the most successful, that are receiving all the money. Like at a corporate job, it's the CEO and then vice president, vice CEO, and all those folks. To where it's like a bureaucracy that a person has to die or get fired in order for people to move up. And then like MLM or network marketing, it's a bunch of people that's doing a whole lot of work month after month to qualify for PIN levels, ranks, and quotas weekly and monthly to be able to sustain an income. That's why it has a very, very low percentage of success rate. That's also why you find leaders going from company to company to company to company to company. Why? Because it's saturated. It's only so much of the juice that you can put out there. It's only so much of the travel service. It's only so much of the lotion or the potion that you can get. There's only so much of the sex pill that you can put out there to where you got to what? Do it over and over and over again. Here, this is a bottom-up model. And folks, it's infinite amount of space here. Everybody's able to be successful. Now, the system has a Morbius loop that's built into it, folks, because we can only receive from a certain number of accounts. We're just going to say that number is 10,000. It's more than that, but let's just say, for example, it's 10,000 accounts. So what the system does, folks, once we reach the $10,000 limit, because we're all contributing to everybody scaling, so as you reach 10,000, it takes you out of the system. And folks, it brings you back into the system again, infinite number of times. And it's the same people because that's what a Morbius loop does. So this ends up being a cash flow carousel. And if you ever notice about a cash flow carousel or just a carousel period, isn't it always the same people that's behind you on the merry-go-round? So think about it. Everyone's coming out and coming back in. It's the same people that we're receiving from every time we're coming through it. Does the money ever end if you're receiving from the same people all the time? No, it doesn't, folks. So that's why we're just building the line. We build the line, folks. We are supplied with unlimited resources. We never have to worry about governmental assistance. We don't have to rely on, help from banks and help from big corporations to supply us funding and funds that we need for whatever it may be, personal, business, or charitable. We just cooperatively come together, and folks, everybody scales. You just didn't see your money scale. You saw everybody scale. And I say again, if it was not happening as advertised, you wouldn't have been invited, okay? Let's move forward, guys. Able to withdraw your money 7 days a week, 365 days a year. When your money is $50 or more, you're able to withdraw all or a portion of your money daily. Got it? So, guys, it's irrefutable science at work for everyone. Again, everyone just doing 2 steps, 1 time. Everyone receives all the time. This cooperative wallet is the first blockchain digital wallet purposely designed to passively automate predictable yet scalable residual cash flow for its subscribers. We believe it is the perfect solution for individuals, charities, nonprofits, communities, etc., to offset and even exceed their monthly, annual bills, expenses, overhead, financial funding, goals, and obligations with precision and mathematical certainty, folks, at work for everyone, okay? So guys, this is a one-time execution system. Everyone, 2 smart steps, 1 time. All digital assets after you, cash flows to you instantly and residually. We all scale and cash flow simultaneously. Our choice dictates how fast this scales. Everyone, a reliable and sustainable ongoing residual cash flow with 100% mutual benefit, with there being no gambling, no delayed gratification, no weekly or monthly tasks or quotas that anybody ever has to worry about doing. Launch your team with our next SPM meeting or schedule a private meeting today. You just invite folks, we ignite. We provide 1000% support. We have our resource hub, smarterthanmoney.com/FAQ, or you can even go to smarterthanmoney.com/how it works. And we even have our our inner circle community on Facebook, Predictable Cash Flow Mindset, which I'll talk about here, folks. Again, we leverage social media. We also have a Telegram group and a WhatsApp group, along with a couple of Instagram groups as well. And we definitely leverage Facebook here. We have other Facebook communities. We're just now starting another Facebook community for our team in Africa, okay? And of course, we have some of those leaders in here as well. So guys, we're gonna get the word out through social media, the internet airwaves, we're taking over. Again, it's a safe place. We don't allow any solicitation of any other platform. And we're not saying that you have to stop doing any other platform that you may be involved with, okay? But here, folks, it's about scaling your residual cash flow to where now if you are in some type of MLM, you know you got that auto ship, why not scale your cash flow? It can offset the auto ship because you may love the product and the people that you've developed a relationship with in that business. So this is not a stop what you're doing operation and come just focus on this, okay? So don't think it's one of those operations, all right? So guys, with that being said, my name is Douglas Ford. Let me see, I have something in the chat here. Let me see. So this will only work if the people you sign up under yourself also sign up 3 people if the people you sign up. That stops there, right? Yes, but so our question is in the chat is, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm sure you can, or maybe you can't, but so the question is, so this only works if the people you sign up under yourself, okay, also sign up 3 people. If the people you sign up don't sign up anyone, that stops there, right? Absolutely, yes. Yeah, that's why we only want strategic partners, Steph. You only want those that are going to say yes, right? But the good thing about it, okay, we work as a team. So if you were to invite, like, to our community, because we know a lot of times people are a little challenging to get on Zooms, but we can work as a team. Now, you're not looking to bring your whole Rolodex. See, we're not like MLM where they say bring in your mom, your dad, your son, your cow, your rat, your cat, your dog. Okay? You just need 3 strategic partners that are willing to do the same. How many times are they only required to do it one time, right? And so just like with them, 3 strategic partners. See, that's the strategic partnership of us scaling the bank, right? Because as the bank scales, what is happening to everybody's money? It's scaling. So like after your replication, as it's replicating forward, even after your friends, their money is scaling. You don't have to worry about any money coming out for your subscription because the money that's coming in is going to take care of that for you. Your first 3, they take care of that. So we really want you guys to get your 3 out of the way real quick so you don't have to worry about paying your subscription anymore. And then, of course, as it continues to move forward, you're receiving from every account, right? Every account is contributing to your bank. Another question, do you have to pay $28 a month ongoing to be in the bank on top of the $45 initial setup? Sorry, I dropped off the call. Okay, so it's $45. Let me stop my screen share here so you guys can see me. Okay. Da-da-da. Okay, where's that question? So question was, do you have the 28? Do you have to pay 28 a month ongoing? Yeah, see, folks, the subscription, Claire, is the ingenious part of it. Because see, you want your income to be on subscriptions, right? That's how your money is residual. Why? Because everybody that's doing a subscription after you, that's contributing to your income. That's why your income is always coming in with scale, because as they're duplicating and replicating forward, doing the one-time execution, you're receiving from everyone instantly, and you're receiving from every time their subscription runs. Just like everybody that got in, that's been in prior to you is receiving from your subscription, and everybody else that's after them. Okay, so the subscription, guys, is ingenious. And understand, your first 3 covers that. And then when their 3 comes in after them, it covers their subscription, but it's bringing you more money. That's also coming in residually for you. See, it's about residual income, guys. Remember, our bills are like subscriptions. The problem is we just exchange time for money, okay? Trying to cover residual bills. We need income coming in on subscriptions, okay? I use an illustration. Netflix has over 330 million subscribers. How much of us would wish we could be on the top of 330 million people paying their Netflix bill? And that's coming into my house or my business or my community every month. So yeah, you want so $45 is the one time to activate your account, and then every 28 days is the subscription. Did I answer your question, Claire? Okay, thank you. Just answer that. Okay, bada boom, bada bing. Fantastic. Is anybody here that may want to have a question? If you want to unmute yourself, ask a question, you're more than welcome to. Anybody? I'll take a couple of questions from some of the guests that are here.
I have a question. This is Eddie.
Hey, yes, sir. Talk to me, man.
Hey, when you start making money, or in other words, are you going to train us or how to draft that money out of the bank, or how does that work?
Oh yeah, man. We got all that set up on our. So we have a resource hub. Let me actually. I'll even show you. Well, actually, in our community. So let me share my screen. I'll show it to you. Let me stop the recording too. Where stop recording.